what they say about me. I feel like a captain on my own spaceship. Don't you wanna join my ecstatic army? Step inside and don't be afraid anymore. Keep this feeling away.
Gosh, the amount of packing that I've done in the past 2 years has been crazy. My mom's house, or my parents' house, when my dad died, I had to go through all that, pack all that up. That was insane, and my parents were crazy hoarders. So actually moving stuff after doing all of that a couple years ago, or I should say a year and a half ago, it doesn't seem that bad. It doesn't seem that bad at all. I'm trying not to get overwhelmed as I do it. I'm just trying to do, like, one load at a time. And it's going, but it's a lot of stuff. It is now Sukkot. So I've got my little sukkah set up. It is just a pop tent. It is not a beautiful built sukkah like most have, and I haven't put that many decorations up yet, but I need to get that done because we're gonna have a couple of friends coming over. So I'm working on my dinner. I gotta finish getting decorated, and then hopefully in 4 hours everything will be put together. So what is a sukkah? What is Sukkot? Sukkot is the Feast of Tabernacles. So when everybody finally landed and got in one spot after the Exodus from Egypt, everybody set up their tents or booths or tabernacles, and that's where they lived. So for a week every year, there is the week of Sukkot, and you're expected to eat inside of your sukkah, play games, be with the family, have fun stuff. And so I do what I can. So we're just gonna have our sukkah up for tonight and have some friends over, but as long as, it's celebrated and remembered, that's what we aim for. You gonna help? You are? That's so nice. I added some more pumpkins and some very beautiful mums that I found yesterday. Oh, it looks so great. Love it. Hi. Get my etrog and my lulav. Put these on the table here. Okay. Every year I get the most beautiful calendars from Chabad, and the art that they have in them are just spectacular. So what I do is I salvage all the art pieces. So I cut these out from my last calendar, and I'm going to use these beautiful prints to decorate my sukkah. Aren't they spectacular? So someday I'll have a whole big collection. I'll have to just put these together somehow. maybe get them laminated or something to make like a big poster. I love this one. Oh, look at this one. Like Stairway to Heaven. Look. Look at this. I think I'm going to put each one of them kind of inside a window so that they're each framed out. Yeah, you're not helping much though. You're not helping too much. But you sure are cute. Mm-hmm. Oh! So little. Squiggy is following me endlessly. My little micro-roo. Yeah, you. My little micro-roo. With the bad hair and crazy crooked nose and boy's a chromosomal mess. But I sure do love him. Yup. I like that. Very cozy. And you can tell they're from the calendar. Look at that. That's funny. I just made my own mocha coffee creamer. Sorry for the noise in the back. My mom's TV is always going to be jacked way up. You're not going to believe what I made it out of. I made it out of chickpea juice from the can. Yeah, seriously, I did. I have all kinds of crap I gotta put away before guests arrive because I'm still unpacking. So in the pan, we have our sliced cucumbers, some red onions, some sliced carrots, and I am shredding my imitation crab. This is actually kosher. I got it from the kosher market. It is very hard to find kosher style imitation crab, but I do have it. It's delicious, so I'm gonna spread that all in my cucumber salad, and then we're gonna make our dressing. Here's some of the ingredients that I'm going to be using. I have some leftover mayonnaise in my jar. It's just a small amount of mayonnaise, so I'm going to go ahead and use that up. I've got some powdered peanut butter. I've got some tahini. I've got my chili sauce, my MSG. I've got some ginger. That is sesame oil. I use... Normally, I use white rice vinegar, but I ran out, so I had to use my white wine vinegar. It still tasted pretty good, but this should really be made with the rice vinegar. Let's see, I've got garlic in there, soy sauce. Oh my goodness, what else am I missing? Okay, so that's just a little bit of mayonnaise, and I added some more because that just wasn't enough. But I was happy to have that empty mayonnaise jar because it did make, mixing up the dressing much easier. So I add a little bit more of mayo in there. Let me eyeball that. If you guys have been with me for a long time, you know that I never measure anything in my kitchen. It just doesn't happen. I eyeball it, I smell it, and it always turns out pretty good. Put some garlic in there. Now I'm gonna add some of my sesame oil. And sesame oil is very strong. I mean, you don't need a ton of it. I was eyeing it there. Yeah, you need a tiny bit more. Okay. And then I like to put my soy sauce on top of that. I kind of have a system when I assemble my dressing. There goes the soy sauce. Now at the end, the part I didn't show you is that I did end up adding a little bit more of that vinegar and a little bit more soy sauce because my dressing was really thick. Okay, there goes a little bit of ginger. Fresh ginger is always better, but that's what I had on hand. Oh my gosh, my chili. Oh, the garlic chili. Gosh, I can't even think of the name of it, but I get it at the Asian supermarket and it is absolutely the best. I love it in ramen noodles and everything. Tahini. If you do not want your dressing as creamy, then leave the tahini out. But I like it a little bit creamier, and I love a little bit of that peanut taste. So I always put in the little bit of the powdered peanut butter. You can certainly use regular peanut butter, either smooth or crunchy. You just have to mix it up a little bit longer, your dressing. I've got some toasted sesame seeds. I am a sucker for sesame seeds. I love them on everything. All right, give that a really good shake, and we'll see how it turns out. It's all shaken, and as you guys can see, it turned out relatively thick and pretty creamy. Like I said, I ended up, after I put this in, I added just a little bit more of my soy sauce and a little bit more of the white vinegar to that pan. And then when the cucumbers released their juices, everything mixed up. It was the perfect consistency in terms of dressing. Oh, it was just so, so good. I actually make this a lot. So good. So good. Mwah. Look at that beautiful cucumber and imitation crab salad. Yum. Okay, I got everything cleaned up just in time and my food is ready. So I'm starting to assemble my table right now. I've got my apples, pomegranates, honey. I've got some pickled items there that are delicious with any meal. Green beans, pasta salad. We've got our cucumber salad, of course. And a look at that gorgeous and very sexy brisket and potatoes. Yes, we are ready for our Sukkot dinner. I would like to introduce you to one of my most favorite features of our new home. I have a beautiful coffee bar.
You know, I never ever used to drink coffee, and one day, about, I don't know, 2 years ago, I just started craving black coffee, and it hasn't stopped since. My family is also very fond, and I very much enjoy having a nice area when I'm entertaining. It's just part of hospitality to be able to offer some coffee or tea. And in our house, we even have boba. So I've got some boba kits set up there, some boba teas, and some fancy instant coffees. I also have some sweeteners for people. I've got some individual condensed milks, and behind that I've got honey granules. And then to the side, I've got some instant energy teas. They're good hot or cold. You can put them in your water bottles or go ahead and put some hot water in there and enjoy. Here's some of my cold brews. Yes, I make them myself with a mix of mushroom and regular coffee, and I also make my own creamers. Very easy to make. Homemade creamers is just 1 can of evaporated milk, 1 can of condensed, some brown sugar, and cinnamon sticks. Honestly, you can put whatever you want in it and save money. This is Terry's favorite part of our new house. He finally got his own boat slip. Look at that. He is very, very happy. Parker has a pretty garage now.